Hey, what's going on everyone? Misha Wilson here, and hey, welcome to my living room here on the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. Hey, I just wanted to take a second and congratulate you on taking action and opting in for my webinar that I went ahead and sent a registration link out for a couple days ago, having to do with the 3 big secrets that allowed me to build an email list of 25,000 people, but more importantly, actually make over $140,000 worth of sales from just those 25,000 people. Now, I wanted to take a second today and assure you that this webinar is not going to be like so many of the other webinars that you unfortunately hop on today and just kind of waste your time and end up being sold some low value, just absolutely garbage product, offer, etc. in order to get the rest of the information you need. So oftentimes nowadays, you'll hop on a webinar, you'll waste 45 minutes, and then the presenter will try to sell you something in order to get the rest of the story. And I wanted to let you know that this webinar isn't going to be anything like that. I'm actually going to be getting in-depth on the 3 big secrets to my sales process that has allowed me to generate over $140,000 worth of sales from that email list of 25,000 people while simultaneously building it. So more or less, this webinar is going to be a mini masterclass on how to build an effective sales process that allows you to build an email list while simultaneously turning a profit, turning those leads into sales, sales into repeat sales, and repeat sales into ascending sales of greater monetary value. So I just wanted to let you know I'm going to dig in. I'm going to give you everything I've got. I'm not going to leave anything on the table. And I'm really going to tell you the 3 things you need to know in order to turn leads into sales. And these are strategies. These aren't really flash in the bucket, here today, gone tomorrow tactics that will get banned when a Facebook slap comes around or when a Google slap comes around, etc. These are things that you can use in your business long term and that are evergreen and that will turn your leads into sales like clockwork over and over and over again. I also want to take a second and talk about who this webinar is for and who this webinar isn't for. So this webinar is really for you if you're a newer marketer and you're looking for a shortcut in order to be able to build your list and also do it profitably and continue to reinvest your profits back into building your list bigger and more quickly. This webinar is also for you if you've been around for a while, if you've kind of been jumping from opportunity to opportunity, etc., not really seeing the kind of results you were hoping for, and maybe seeing a few sales here and there, but no real profits in your business. This webinar is most definitely for you because the only thing that's going to end that struggle is having an effective sales process in place. This webinar is also for you if you're kind of an intermediate marketer and you've been seeing consistent sales like clockwork, predictable and consistent sales, you're building your email list, etc., but you aren't really seeing the profit margins you were hoping for when someone sold you on the dream of making 2 sales a day or 3 sales a day, etc. I know for a long time I was personally making 1, 2, 3 sales a day, but I wasn't seeing any profits in my business. Really, the only people that this webinar isn't for are for those individuals who are already making multiple 6 or 7 figures in their business, already have efficient sales processes in place, and already can spend money on advertising it and go ahead and make more money back on the back end consistently and predictably, which is really what this whole webinar is all about. So guys, I just wanted to take a second, introduce myself again, let you know that this webinar, it's not fluff, it's not theory. This is going to be an in-depth training on exactly the 3 sales processes, the 3 keys to my sales process, I should say, that have allowed me to build a list of 25,000 people while simultaneously making $140,000 from that list of 25,000 people. So make sure you show up about 10-15 minutes early. I already have about 2 times the amount of registrants for that webinar that my platform actually supports. So make sure you show up about 10 to 15 minutes early. If you have any interest in being on that webinar at all, bring your notepad, bring your pencil, get ready to take notes, and I will talk with you very soon.